Hey, hey, what's up, Rock Jim? Whoops, Rock Jim, Gina, Sly, Debbie, Sweet Misery. What's up? What's up? Hold on. There we go. All right. So, how's everyone doing tonight? I want you guys to know spring vessels are stocked. I have even more coming in May. But they're stocked. We got white, we got black, we got pink, we got green, we got blue. The only problem is the white is not engraving well. Everything else is engraving well except the white. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I literally have over 300 vessels. So, and I've been engraving for like days. Like I said, we got new scents. I got more scents coming, and that's it. So I know I keep saying I'm going to do a sale. I'm probably going to do it tonight or tomorrow. But I got to add, before I do a sale, I want to add the new scents on. And as you guys know, that just takes time. So I know there's a couple of orders in for the Tom Ford dupes, but I really have some great scents in. I just got to put it on my wall. I mean, on my page. It is deep clean time. It's springtime. It was so nice today. It was 70 degrees. I can't wait to get my bike back, but that's going to be like 2 more weeks. Guy said it was like 15 days, and that was from last week. So hopefully next week. So, how's everyone doing? I see people are not coming in here because nobody cares about Cash Gernon, unfortunately, or they hate me either. But I think it's funny though. Some of my own Patreons going to other chats and they don't come in here. Then again, I'm at night, they're day people. So I give it that. But I will wait a few. I'm not going to be on long tonight only because I'm absolutely exhausted. I had like a hell of a day. And I was out early this morning and I'm just super tired. Yeah, it is gorgeous weather today. And you want to hear something funny? So a couple of years ago, I want to say 3 years ago, 2 years ago, Katie MFW had recommended a scale, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds good." So I went and ordered it on Amazon. I had no idea it was a smart scale. I just thought it was a scale that was like digital, but there's an app that I can connect to it so it can track my weight loss and stuff. I had no idea until tonight. I swear to God, no idea. I was like, "Wow, I didn't even know that this could do that." I read about it on Reddit. I was like, "You can connect an app to your scale? Who the fuck knew?" So yeah, that's what I did. What's up, Bedwolf? And so shout out to MFW for giving me this scale that I didn't know was a smart scale. I didn't even know you had like there were smart scales. It's kind of weird, but yeah. So we're tracking the weight loss. We're uh I don't know Cash, but MDL talked about him a lot. I'm gonna see what this case is about. Yeah, you know what's funny though? When I was going through stuff tonight to refresh my memory on the case. By the way, guys, I bought new speakers. So the speaker problem should be completely fixed. Uh when I was going through the case, I remembered, you know who was involved in this? Benny Keys. Benny Keys allegedly had sex with the girl who was watching Cash, and I totally forgot about it until I was going through the case. So anyone that remembers would remember that. But yeah, Benny Keys. He raised money to bring to her. It was nuts. Good old meth head. But we're going to get to that. But one thing I want to address first, only because I just saw it and I know that a lot of people are talking about this. You can say what you want about Betty, about Nick, about Dog, about all of them. And you could say they're the worst people in the world. They're this, they're that. But one thing I got to give Nick, and believe me, I know Nick is a scammer. I know Nick is a fraud. I am not saying anything otherwise. But Nick made this huge post, either Nick or Hong. I can't say it was Nick for sure. Nick or Hong or somebody made this long ass post about Sebastian. And I want to show it to you guys. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I want to show you guys why it's important and why I'm even bringing it up. Hold on, I got to go to Twitter. I have it on my cell phone. Hey, Amber. Yeah, right? Remember? I'm telling you, I totally forgot about fucking Benny Key's involvement until I was refreshing myself on the case. I said, holy shit, that's right, Benny Keys. All right. So who posted it? Stop. All right. It was AtNight. Oh, come on. Why can't I find it now? All right, I'm just going to read it out.
Hi, Mother.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
How was work today?
Fine.
That's good.
Okay. AtNight Private Intelligence. So they go on this whole fucking rant about AtNight. But the key thing that's important, the search for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, 16, remains active and ongoing, now over a year since his disappearance. The reward has been increased, $347,000, blah, blah, blah. All right, so then they go through the whole thing, the emphasis and all that stuff. But what's important, and I wish I could show you guys, he says what we know. Last seen February 25th, 2024, leaving Texas Roadhouse in Hendersonville, Tennessee with his mother. Age 16 years old. Height 5'5". Weight approximately 120 pounds, may have changed. Eye color brown or hazel. Hair color blonde or brown, may have been altered. Wearing black sweatshirt, black sweatpants, black square framed glasses. How can you help? If you have firsthand and factual information regarding Sebastian's whereabouts, blah, blah, blah. My point being, who else do you see do that? Nobody. All these people that are making fucking bank on Sebastian's name, fucking bank on it. What do you see? I don't see Jay posting this. I don't see QB posting this. I don't see Brittany posting this. I don't see anybody posting this on a daily basis. Why? Why is a bunch of scammers and frauds the only ones that are putting this out on a daily basis? From what he was wearing to his height to his weight to everything. So when I saw that, I'm like, why isn't anyone else doing this? So, and they have Sumner County Sheriff's office number there, TBI's phone number, FBI tip line email, Dog the Bounty Hunter, AtNight Media. I just found it really interesting. I was like, they're the only ones that continually post on a daily basis about Sebastian. All the others just rake in the money. And the people over at QB are so fucking blind that in their eyes, they think, hey, you're so smart and you're great for going after Britney every day. She's no better than the people she's talking about. I don't know how these people are so disillusioned and think that she's better than fucking Betty. She's worse than Betty. And I am sorry that people are so fucking blind and can't see it, but she is legit worse than Betty. And if you can't see that, you are fucking blind as a bat. Because she is. Betty can hold her own fucking panel. Betty doesn't need to go live 13 hours a day just so other people can sit on her panel while she does everything else, while she runs her day. It's the saddest thing I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. And I'm not joking. It really is. And beats him. You know nothing about the situation that happened. Please don't talk about it. I was so embarrassed for you today, and I only listened for like 5 minutes. I was so fucking embarrassed for him. Like, dude, Burnt Toes video was 3 years ago. You're sitting there talking to this girl like it happened yesterday. Like, dude, you weren't even around then. Sit the fuck down. Just saying. Speaking of 2021, couple things. Hey, Grandma Rose. Couple things before we get into this. I was listening to somebody today who made a couple of comments that I want to dispute. One of the things she said was that you can't do true crime and you can't do drama. Yeah, you can if it's done right. You can absolutely do both. Now, am I a true crime channel? Absolutely not. Have I ever claimed to be? Absolutely not. I am a case discussion channel. And I know she wasn't talking about me. Don't get me wrong. I don't want anyone to think I'm saying, oh, she was talking about me. I don't think she was. I know she was talking about Queen Bee and J is for Justice and all these other channels. But I'm saying for me, I'm not true crime. I am a case discussion channel. If I want true crime, I go to Rotten Mango. That's who true crime is to me. Because she FOIAs everything, nothing is opinion, and she just gives facts. Kimberly is another one who does facts, FOIAs. But Kimberly does, I think she puts some story in hers. I'm not one of these people that go on and on and on and on and on. I can't find anything more fucking boring and monotonous than talking about the same thing over and over and over, especially when there are a ton of cases out there every day, unfortunately. So, Cash Gernon, I'm going to refresh your memory and I'm going to play a couple of videos. Cash Gernon was kidnapped from his own house in May 15th of 2021. I want to say he was, May of 2021. He was found on the sidewalk of about a mile from his house. And unfortunately, a jogger found him and he was stabbed to death. That jogger has never been the same since. So and it wasn't like a horrible part of town or anything. So nobody knew what actually happened for a while. And it turns out that there was video taken from inside the house. Now, the thing about the house, this wasn't like mom and dad's house. This is where the story was so fucking weird. Cash and his twin brother, he was a twin, which is what got me in the story, because I have twins. But Cash, biological father, mother was like a truck driver. And now, if I get some facts wrong, bear with me. I'm going by memory. But the mother was like a truck driver or something who really didn't have custody. The father had custody. And the father and Monica Sherrod, who was the one watching, whose house it was, with her two sons, and I think her mom, but I'm not 100% sure. But I know it was her and her two sons who were like in their 20s. Or one was a teenager, late teenager, like 17, 18, 19. One was in the 20s. And the father was barely even knew Monica, like was dating her for like a minute and left his twins with her. Monica was also a drug addict. Now, she claims she wasn't, but it was so obvious she was if you watch the interviews and stuff. So the video came out and this little boy was seen taken from this guy who walked in the house. And I'm going to show you guys the video. Now, this video has been picked apart 100 times. I have videos on this video where you can see a light. People were saying that there was definitely someone else there. Once the video came out, they were able to identify who it was. And it was this guy named Darylyn Brown, something like that. And he was found incompetent, stand trial twice by two different doctors. There was even stuff that came out how he, even though he was incompetent, stand trial. It was going to take some time for him to go to therapy and he could still plead the insanity plea. But it turns out that he was trying to get other kids in the area. Like, this isn't the first, but they keep blaming mental illness. But let's watch the video. If you guys have seen it, it can refresh your memory. But I just want to give you guys a rundown of the characters and how everything went down from what I remember. Because I don't remember all the details, but. So let's watch that video. Hold on. Where'd it go? Do. Of course, I accidentally deleted it, but bear with me. Um, okay, on June 8th, it came out a neighbor of Cash, who was kidnapped and killed last month, has shared video footage of a man who appears to be in the alleged area. I will get to all that. Let me. Oh, come on. Where the fuck's the video? All right, here it is. I know that's a shortened one. What kind of noises you guys making? I cannot believe I can't find a video that I had like ready to go. All right, I'm just gonna play the shortened version. Oh my god. No, that's not the one I want. Hold on. I can't believe it fucking disappeared. I had it all ready to go. Oh my god. Come on. Holy fuck. All right. All right, so here's the whole video. Gone into bed with and if you watch the window, you can see a light. There's the kidnapper. And believe me, we have picked apart this video more times than you can even imagine. Now, he allegedly went back to get the brother and changed his mind. So now he wakes up looking for his brother. He doesn't know where his twin brother is. Because remember, this isn't their parents' house. This isn't his home. They're just stuck staying there because their dad, who knows where.
Right now, police say the search is on for the burglar who got away from this home and took off. No.
So, unfortunately, everybody watched the kidnapping live. Not live, but we all saw exactly what happened to poor Cash. And then about a mile from the house, Cat stop. About a mile from the house, Cash was found murdered in the street. So, Darylyn Brown, who they realized was the one that did it, was told by two different courts that he was not fit to stand trial. He went to some kind of rehab for the last 3 years, got help that he needed, and now he's can stand trial. Now he's competent to stand trial. However, here's the catch in it. In order to prove an insane case, in order to prove that you are insane, it's not if you're insane 3 years later. It's were you insane at the time of the crime, which would be a hard yes. And if two courts already said that he was incompetent to stand trial, then the odds of a jury saying that that has changed and that both courts were wrong are slim to none. So I think the only difference is you can't convict somebody if which I don't even understand because there's a lot of people that aren't competent to stand trial and they end up going like away for life. So what makes him any different? But now they're saying that he is competent to stand trial, which is good news. At least now there will be a trial. And I'm sure he's going to plead the insanity plea. He's going to get it. And he will be either locked up for the rest of his life or in an insane asylum the rest of his life. The one thing I want to know, I wish somebody can give an answer as to why he did it. To give you some context, he was friends with one of the sons of Monica Sherrod. And again, Monica was with the um Monica was with the father of the twins. The father just dumped the kid off. I don't know why, but just dumped both kids off. The grandmother and the mother were truck drivers or something. So what ended up happening was they got him back. They ended up getting the twin brother from Monica. I think the grandmother or the aunt has him. There was one of Cash Gernon's aunts was in Molly's for a while, then fought with Molly, then went to Diane's. I haven't seen her in a long time, but her name was Justice for Cash Gernon or Cash Gernon something. So disappeared. She disappeared. I'm not totally sure. Me and her never got along because of Molly, but I know the neighbor went on Molly's and they gave some insight as to how fucked up Monica is and how fucked up uh Darian Brown was. So I'm glad to see that hopefully justice will be served and hopefully Darian gets what he deserves cuz it's just these kids had it rough to begin with, but I can tell you, and I said this 3 years ago, I can tell you as a mother of twins, as much as they fight, if something were to happen to one of them, especially when they were young, that is a whole nother level of losing a sibling. Whether you're fraternal twins or identical twins, identical is obviously going to be stronger, but it's more than a sibling. You're a twin with this person. So there's something about being in the womb at the same time. I'm talking fraternal twins. There's something about twins that they're just naturally like love each other. But I know the twins, they slept in the same crib, like they were just like them. So I couldn't even imagine what this poor kid was going through, knowing that he was never going to see his brother again. I don't know where he is today. I don't know what happened to him today. I personally feel like neither one of them ever had a chance with the family that they have. I mean, and then the mom tried to come back and she tried to act like she was so great and how dare the father do this? Bitch, where the fuck have you been? You weren't even in your kid's life. So, but she ended up getting custody. Dad did not. I don't know the dad's name. And I tried looking up updates on Monica Sherrod and got nowhere. There's no updates on her at all. Last thing I could find was from 2021. So I don't know if she's dead. I don't know if she got her life together. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know what happened there's no real updates on Cash's brother. So, like I said, last I knew was 2022, I think. And that Get new speakers and my fucking cord's out. Oh, I gotta play some with speakers so you guys can hear my speakers. There's sound now. I can see it. Uh but yeah, sound only cut out for a second. So hopefully, Cash Gernon will get the yeah, Cash hopefully Cash Gernon will get the justice he deserves. Because he definitely does deserve it. Um but like I was saying, I don't know whatever happened to the father. I don't know what happened to the mother. I don't know what happened to Monica. I don't know what happened to Monica's kids. There's no updates. Maybe Benny Keys knows. So that's what I was saying. There was a rumor that Benny Keys was slept with Monica. Like he did this whole fundraiser and said he was like gonna go to her house. Like this happened like around the corner from where Benny Keys lives. So that's how he got involved. This is when he was covering true crime. That's how he got involved. Was it was like his claim to fame because he lived like around the corner. So was raising money. He brought her over a pizza. And then there was speculation that they were banging. I don't know if it's true. I'm just telling you what I heard. Uh Daily Mail is so stupid. They post a video. Whoa. And they're like, all right, now we're working again. I gotta get a new cord or something. I don't know what the fuck is up. It's like I can't move. Boop. But maybe that's a sign. Now, honestly though, like I said, I didn't plan on staying on long tonight. I'm tired as fuck. All right, I'm back. Dude, I totally kicked myself. I shut down all of Google. No, what I was saying before is Daily Mail had this video that somebody was struck moments after teen was struck by train, something like that. Nothing happened. There was like nothing there. I was like, "Oh, please. Daily Mail fucking lying." So, I want to tell you guys, I have been so into watching this family court channel. I don't know why I got into it, but if you like watching trials, this shit is good. Some chick got put in contempt today and off for 30 days in jail. And then at the end, after the judge sentenced her to 30 days in jail and transferred kids over to the father, she's like, "Who's sucking whose dick?" And the judge is like, "Excuse me, you just got another 30 days. So now you're doing 60 days for contempt of court." I was like, "Damn, I've been there." But yeah, I'm gonna get a channel. Hold on. How do you guys like watching trials? I mean, it's not murder trials, but it's family court trials, and some of it's really good. I don't know where they're getting the info from, but it's fucking good if you like trials. But some of them are short, some of them are long. I'm going to history. Ah, so I'm going to show it to you. It's really fucking funny. So the name of the channel is Family Court Chaos. But you guys got to see the end of this. It's great. Ah.
If you're
No, I don't want Shodan. What? My computer has a fucking mind of its own.
She has withheld the children, that she's failed to comply with the order of,
But there's reason, sir.
excuse me?
There is reason,
Okay.
valid reason.
Okay, ma'am, you're done.
I was going to play the end.
Okay, Mr. Kelly, do you have any is that your understanding?
No, I have the CPS report right here, as well as Carla Titus's number. Now she said that her findings weren't. I need to take the kids to therapy, to get a.
Just to give you a backstory, she claimed that he's sexually molesting the children. There's supposed to be CPS reports. She brought nothing to court, and the judge is not having it. So this is typical family court, but listen to this.
The whole picture, from the kids, them talking, them playing, them, interacting with the therapist. And so that way they can go, sorry, they can go on record. And they are in therapy at Summit Point. Now this is just started. but they've already, said some things. Do you have, that was one of my questions, do you have the report from Summit Point? They told me that I needed to sign a release so that way they could contact you.
Okay, I'm not aware of any report from Summit Point. It may be in the file, it may not. But you've not introduced that today. And you don't have anyone that could speak to that from Summit Point as a witness in this case, which is what today's date is set for in this particular matter. So that is okay. Mr. Kelly, do you have any final argument in this matter?
As the court's already touched on a little bit, this is our fourth motion to try to get him parenting time. We simply want him to have his parenting time, with a threshold being met, Your Honor, and considering the behaviors, and I think it's going to be ongoing from this couch. We request that the children be turned over to him today, that he have custody and parenting time with the children until the evidentiary hearing occurs. We request mom's parenting time be supervised. We'd also request the assistance of law enforcement to pick the children up. I believe they're probably with her mother, who's likely going to take the same stance as Ms. Couch and refuse to turn them over. Maybe give them the authority with a court order if she fails to do so, that she can be arrested. And in the meantime, Your Honor, we'd request a finding of contempt. Sanctions are doing nothing. You've sanctioned her $1,000, which she's a voice she's never going to pay. Doesn't have any impact on her. At this point in time, we request jail time, 30 days of jail time. Maybe that'll get her attention that she needs to follow your orders. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Couch, your closing argument.
I am acting I just want my kids to be safe. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Well, the court has heard again, the testimony in this case. The court will note that, again, that apparently there had been a denial of parenting time, which is not disputed by the defendant. In fact, she acknowledges that she has, in fact, denied parenting time. And court notes that as a result, she has withheld the children, that she's failed to comply with the order of.
But there's reason, sir.
Excuse me?
There's reason,
Okay.
valid reason.
Okay, ma'am, you're done. You don't have time to speak at this point. Okay, you've had a chance to testify, you had a chance to do a final argument, so you're done. The court, she failed to comply with the order of June 13, 2024 for parenting time. She failed to comply with the order of December 2nd, 2024 for parenting time. There was an order of November 1, 2024 for makeup parenting time and attorney fees of $500. Again, there was an order for makeup parenting time dated February 4, 2025 for makeup parenting time and attorney fees from the hearing held on January 27, 2025, that all four of those orders she's failed to comply with. The court has reviewed the file. There's been multiple show cause hearings. She has previously been held in contempt of court. She has previously been ordered to make up parenting time as well as pay attorney fees, as I stated, and she's failed to comply with any and all of these prior orders of the court. Her recourse is to file motions, have hearings in the event that there is some issue. The court will note I am recalling from the last hearing where she had made allegations concerning the plaintiff, and in fact, she acknowledged at that time that there had been 2 CPS involvements and the CPS had not done anything as a result. She acknowledged that she had been in contact with the police, that they had not done anything as a result either. The court will find that she is in fact in contempt of court. The court will, as the plaintiff stated, he's entitled to 20 days of makeup parenting time, and that shall occur at such time as he acquires the care of the children. The court will note that again, the prior rulings of this court, that she had done makeup parenting time on 2 occasions, as well as paying the attorney fees, that in fact, she has ignored and refused to comply with those particular orders. So ma'am, unfortunately, you leave me no choice, but the court will sentence you to 30 days in jail with the Calhoun County Sheriff. The court will further remand you to the care of the Calhoun County Sheriff, where you will remain until such time as the children are turned over to the plaintiff and until such time as you've paid the previously ordered attorney fees of $1,000. So, ma'am, you can go with the sheriff, and
Are you serious?
this matter is concluded. You're free to go.
Who's
Have a good
sucking
day.
whose dick around here?
Oh,
No,
ma'am,
seriously.
Another 30 days for contempt of court. You're in jail for 60 days now.
No, what's
If
going
you, if you
on?
keep going, I can go as long as you want, ma'am.
Your Honor, if we could have the assistance of the sheriff taking out where the girls are, we suspect they're with their with grandmother, but we're not.
Well,
100%
she
sure.
has been remanded until such time as the girls are turned over. So that she can stay there as long as she wants, I guess, until she has them turned over.
I'll draft the order in 7 days, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
What not to say to a judge? Don't ever fucking tell a judge, whose dick are you sucking? Yeah. I just thought it was great that the judge was like, another 30 days. But I had the same reaction when the judge sent me to jail. I was like, is this a joke? Like, are you fucking kidding me? And yeah, there comes the sheriff. Put me in handcuffs. So I just thought that was funny as hell. But let me give you guys a link to the channel. I'm telling you, if I knew where they got these videos from, I would cover family law all day. I would legit cover it all day. So there is a link to the video, which links you to the channel. And I know that there's other channels like this, but I don't know. This person gets good cases. That's all he does. And that's what I'm saying. I would totally do this if I knew where they got the videos from. But I don't know where they get the videos from. Oh, this is Mom's Murder's Madness channel. I'm going to ask them where they get the videos. But for those that like trials, it's interesting. It's funny. There's a lot of crazy shit that happens in family court. Like I said, I just wish I knew where they got the videos from. So, but there is. Did I drop a link to the channel? But here's a.
She has withheld the children, that she's failed to comply with the order of.
But there's reason, sir.
And I always said, you want to fucking lose your kid? To blame sexual abuse without proof. Now, I know some people would be like, well, how is it possible if, what if the judge is wrong? Judges know that if there really was sexual abuse, there would be a paper in front of him proving it. Something that serious, the courts, not the courts, the therapy or her, there would be definitive proof in front of that judge. So, but yeah, there's tons. I don't know of any other channels. I know there's some, but I just like the way she puts in, the subtitles and stuff. So, Blue, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long ass time. But yeah, I came across these the other day. I was like, oh, what's this? This is something interesting. Are there quite a few? Debbie mom got kicked out of therapy during CPS. It's just crazy cases. This is like typical family court shit. But yeah, I would love to know where they get it from. CPS court. I always thought CPS courts were closed, but I guess not. So yeah, so that's that. I just thought that was funny today. Exactly. And the courts hear that all the time. It's the one thing that both my lawyer and Brad's lawyer said. Do not, under any circumstances, do not say that there was sexual abuse. Even if there was, you don't say it. It's a surefire way to lose custody. But thank God there wasn't. I'm in a couple of the communities. I don't blame you. I'd be in a few other communities too. This community has gone to squat. So, all right, I'm getting off though. Like I said, I was keeping this short. I didn't even know if I was going to go an hour, but I am out of here. I'm going to bed shortly. I'm tired. Dayton thinks I worked today because I went on a job interview. But all right, I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have a better night, a better day, but I'll be more alive. I'm just so tired. So Blue, is good seeing you. Hopefully see you again. See, the body cam channels bore me. It's like I can watch some of them, but most of them are like just so monotonous and boring. So, all right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Again, I just wanted to update everybody on Cash Gernon and what was going on. And as my live went on, I was just getting more tired and more tired. So, with that, I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. Have a